Alright guys, welcome to Palace Midas. This is probably my favorite level in the game. I think this is a really cool level. It's a very long and kind of difficult level, but it's a cool level. And basically, in this level we find and collect lead bars, which we want to turn into gold bars from Midas. And I'll show you guys where you can go. Basically, you're going to get faced with a choice of 3 different ways. You can go this way, and, well, there's going to be a gorilla. There's one way that's going to lead to Midas rooms. We don't need to go to the room with Midas yet. So come back here, you're going to find this set of steps that you can go up. And then what you're going to find is this palace room. We actually don't need to be here yet, but we are going to come back around through that. But I'll show you guys where we want to go first. But it is kind of nice to take some of these gorillas out of the way, because you have to fight a whole lot of them in this level, and a whole lot of lions. The lions, I would say, are the most vicious enemies of this level, maybe next to Pierre. But the gorillas can be a handful too. At least if you get a lot of them. Alright, so this pool is sort of like the intersection between all the different ways you can go. We want to go back this way. Oh, and there's a croc, so it's best you take care of it ASAP. Alright, now we're going to come this way. So you might notice there's a way up, and then there's another route down there. I actually want to go this way first. We're going to get faced with a couple of gorillas and a couple of lions. Alright, so over here is a door. You have to open up that door. Well, you actually, in order to exit, or to get up there easier, but you can get up there to those switches without opening up that gate. Now, there's going to be 5 switches, and basically you want them in a certain order in order to open each door. So the switches can be up or down. To open this door, the symbol Y means down, and the omega symbol means up. So if we wanted this door to be opened, the first switch would have to be down, and the next 4 would have to be up. This one, it's harder to see, because I guess the first symbol is cut off, but I think the first one is omega, so we would say up, up, down, down, up. But if it turns out the first symbol is Y, we can easily just change the first switch to down, and that would be the answer to opening the door. So we're gonna come this way, jump up here. So you can jump to these ledges. Now, you might notice there's this ledge over here that you can jump to, but unfortunately there's nothing on this, in case you want to see. So I might recommend get back just a little bit and then just do a standing jump on that, because sometimes you will overshoot the tile. Do a running jump here. And then you're going to need to do a running jump to this next one, and this is a max length jump, so make sure you're holding action plus up. For this one, you don't need to run, you can just do a standing jump. Now for this one, a running jump is pretty much necessary. Alright, so now I believe that to go in that door we need to pull this switch down, and since these other four are up, I think if we look, that door should be opened. Yep, it's opened. Okay. So, what we can do if we want to be able to get up here faster next time is we can just come down this way, and we can pull this switch to open up the gate, and that's going to let us back out. Alright, so here we're going to come into a room with burners. Oh, and this part really is pretty awful. Like, there's these jumbo-sized sewer rats over here, and I mean, they are horrifying. I can't even look at them. I mean, I just cannot stand rats. Alright, so come over here. There is a puzzle. And this is difficult, so I recommend you save your game before trying this. I mean, this is easily the most difficult puzzle to get through in the game. On the other side, there's a lead bar. When you stand here, the burners are cut off temporarily. But as soon as you run forward onto the first burner, the timer's going to start. And you only have so much time to do this. And basically, if you screw up at all, you're gonna have to restart it. But luckily there's water down below, which you can fall into if you miss a jump. But yeah, you want to run and then you want to jump when Laura's on that black center dot of the tile. Alright, so here, I would recommend stand about right here and then do a running jump. Jump when Laura gets to the center dot of the burning tile, like where the black dot is. Jump, 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 and then grab the edge, and as soon as you pull up, jump forward immediately, and then the burner's going to come back on. So see, we just barely made that. There's no room for error on that. Oh, and this is the lead bar that you came to get. If you forget the lead bar, you will have to do that challenge again. So just come back into the water and swim across. Aw, man, I really do not like the rats. Alright, so come back up. And let's look at this door real quick. Okay, so I'm going to say Omega, Omega, YY, Omega. Alright, up, up, down, down, up. Up, up, down, down, up. If anyone wants to help me remember that, please say it to me. Up, up, down, down, up. Alright, so let's change this first one. Alright, we want to get this one. Alright, so that did open up the door. Now be warned, I think that spawned a gorilla. Yep. Okay, where is it? Where's the gorilla? Yep. It's nice that at least in this game the gorillas stop and do the chest beat, which slows them down, giving you more time to get away and get more shots off before they get to you. So in here there's a room with this center pillar, and I'll show you guys what we do. We're going to go this way, And you're going to get faced with a choice. You can go left or you can go right. If you go this left path, you're going to come down here. And what you're going to find is a movable block. So you can pull this block out. And basically you're going to hear this loud thud. And I'll show you guys what that did. Like if we want to push this over, basically all we're going to find, you know, is rubble there. But what that did is basically a bunch of sand, a bunch of rubble fell into that room up above. So basically now this room is full of sand and other stuff. Alright. I'm gonna save real quick. Alright, so now let's come through here. We're gonna go up this way. Then we can come up here. We can jump to this ledge. You actually can get up here from down below. So now what you want to do is move Laura back a little bit. You want to angle her a little bit to the left so she can jump and then grab this ledge that's up above. When Laura's up here, she can position herself like this. And then she can do a jump here. From here, she can jump to this platform. Oh, and when she gets here, she can jump forward into this. She can climb up this ledge. And when Laura gets over here, she can climb up. Alright, so this is where we get secret number 1, and actually, this is also where we get secret number 2. Secret number 2 is down there. I'm going to get that just a little bit later. Take care of these 2 gorillas first. You don't want them to get to you before you get to them. The bats take 1 shot to kill in close range, but if they're far from you, they take more. Alright, so there is a croc in the water, beware. But you come this way, this is going to be where you get your first secret. Oh wow, I avoided them both. I thought at least one of them was going to get a chomp off on me. So in here, you're going to come to this ledge, climb out. And you're going to see some breakable tiles up above. You'll also see that large med pack. We'll be up there later. Take care of these crocs so far, but like across from me, there's a small med pack which you guys might see along with some ammo. And that's the first secret. But I'll show you guys how to get there. Alright, so come up here. Like, Laura's gonna have to jump and then jump again real quickly because Laura did land on a sliding tile, so basically you have to jump to the sliding tile and jump again really quickly. Or else Laura won't make it to the secret. So she's gonna need to grab this secret, the small med pack, and the magnum clips. And then, what Laura can do, well, she can come out here, but we're going to need to swim back. Alright, so secret number 2 is down below. We get credit for it just by hanging. What you can do here, you can drop on the rightmost part of the tile, because that's where the fall is lightest. And you actually don't take any damage when you land there, but you would if you were to fall a little bit left of there. So, take care of the gorilla. You might have to get into its danger zone. Just jump. Whoa. I'm gonna save again, because I just got 2 of my 3 secrets. Come over here and get the small med pack. Alright, so take care of this gorilla while he's beating his chest. Now, if you guys want to look down here, you're going to notice there's a lion and a gorilla down below. We'll deal with them later. You often want to look in these cubby holes, because sometimes there's items to pick up. Alright, so we want to get to the other side. I'm going to save real quick. Okay, so from here I want to come this way, and then I want to jump to where this med pack is. And then you can back up and then hang from the ledge. So you can back up, run, jump. So go ahead and go through this corridor. We don't need to go down there yet. We can come this way. So this is going to be where we go and grab our second lead bar. So these are the breakable tiles. This is like directly above where we got our first secret. I'll actually show you guys. So we can look down there. That's the pool of water. And we looked up these tiles earlier. Those are the crocs that we took care of. Alright, so go ahead and come this way. There's going to be a slope that Laura slides down. So back up, grab the edge, come down. Oh, and there is another lion that's on this ledge. Let me see if I can see it. Yep, there it is. If I can kill it from here, maybe I can bring it down before it actually gets to me. Yep, I took care of it. Now, if you guys want to look down below, we're going to see there's a lion and a gorilla. I think there's actually more than that. Yeah, there's 2 lions and a gorilla that I can see. But I believe that there's actually more. And after we grab the second lead bar, we'll drop back down and deal with them. So go ahead and come this way. Alright, this is a part of the level where you have to be careful. Because if you mess this up, you're going to have a long way to go. So go ahead and do a running jump to this platform and then go in this way. There's a pool of water that you're going to swim through. Make sure you avoid the croc. You can kill the croc from here. Let's see if I can bait him back. But I'd rather do it without him getting a bite off on me. Whoa. Alright, there, that did it. Okay, now we're going to come up here, climb up this ledge. And we're going to go on top of the palace roof. There are a couple of bats, just take care of them. So the lead bar is over on the roof. It's on this side over here. Grab it. And then I would highly recommend saving your game. So you can pull out your pistols and take care of most of the enemies that you're going to see below. There it is. Take care of the lions if you can. So then pull out your guns, and you're going to see a couple of lions down below, but luckily they can't reach you here. I've noticed they take considerably more hits when you're shooting at them from far range versus if they're in close range. That's fine, because I prefer to get through this without losing too much health. Alright, so now don't forget this med pack that's over here. You're also going to notice that the door opens. You can go in here if you want to. Actually, you may need to, but there is this switch that you pull, and that's going to open up the door to the plant room. You know, we don't need to go there just yet. There's still one more lead bar we need to get. Also take care of this gorilla. It's best you get all the lead bars before you go mess around in the plant room, because that's the room right before Midas. And Midas is where we're going to go in order to turn our lead bars into gold bars. Alright, so let's see, the pool is over here. Alright, now we want to go back this way. Alright, so let's look at that door. It's Omega, Omega, Y, Omega, Y. Alright, so down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look this way. Or wait, no, sorry. Up, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. Why is my head not on straight today? It's like... Let's see, is it opened? Yeah, I think it's opened. Alright, so now we're going to come back this way. And we're going to go through this room, but be warned, there are spikes in here, which I guess you're going to see. I'm going to recommend saving. Come this way, you can go up this way. But you are going to notice that there is a movable block here, so move this. Go ahead and pull this. Alright, so then if you come around to this other side, you're going to notice that there's a switch back here. When you pull the switch, you're basically going to hear a noise that sounds like a tornado, but no, there wasn't a tornado. Come out here, and then you're going to notice there's all these pillars that are put into place. And what those pillars do is give you a way across to get from that opening to that opening. So we're going to come back through this way, go up this passage, and then go up the steps. So stand at the edge so Laura doesn't hit her head. Go ahead and do a standing jump. Alright, now be careful on this one because it's real easy to hit the ceiling. Angle Laura about like this, do a running jump, and then see if Laura can jump to the edge. Alright, now on this one, make Laura angled to the right, not too far to the right, because we don't want her hitting the ceiling. Alright, now, for this one, we're going to angle Laura about like this. Do a running jump. And on this one, you're going to do a running jump. Do the same thing. This one's a little bit safer because the ceiling is high. Alright, jump here. Actually, I would get back a step and then do just a standing jump. Jump forward, and she'll land there. Oh, and take care of this gorilla, and be warned, he can knock you off the edge onto the spikes. He's done it to me multiple times. And this is where we find our third lead bar. I believe there is one more that we need. So it's best you back up and look before you fall, and you do not want to land there, because that's going to be bad. So it's best we run off diagonally, and we can land safely there. And then we can go back out this door. Alright, so there's another door we need to go through that's over here. Let me see if I can take a look at that door. Alright, so it's Y, omega, 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 Y. Down, up, 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 down. Down, up, 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 down. Alright, so down, up, and then I think the door is going to be open. I almost overshot that jump. I don't think Laura would have died if I overshot it, but it would have done health damage for sure. So now I believe this is the fourth and final door. Make sure you take care of the lion that shows up in this room. I'm taking a med pack. I don't like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a med. Alright, so then you're gonna come up these steps, and you're gonna notice there's the room with the lead bars, but we don't want to go into the room, or the lead bar receptacles. We don't want to go in that room yet. We're gonna want to go this way. Because we're then going to see that there's these shotgun shells to pick up. And there's actually 3 lead bars, so I really didn't need to come in here yet, but if we try inserting these now, it's not going to work because they need to be golden. They need to be turned to gold. So we're going to need to go out this door, but this is the door that we want opened. So I might recommend saving your game. Alright, so if you guys are wondering about what's down this way, you can come through here, and what you're going to find is that this is the area down below. We looked down here, so I mentioned coming down here. I don't think there's any need for it, but there is going to be a swarm of bats, and you can get a med pack down here. Like, I like to try to pick up everything before I end the level, so if there's anything to pick up, I try to get it. Alright, so we're gonna come out this way. Now where we want to go is to Midas. We want to turn our lead bars into golden bars, as I've mentioned, and that's exactly where we're headed now. If you guys remember seeing the cutscene where I opened the door to the plant room, that's exactly where we want to go. Alright, so come in here. There's going to be a couple gorillas. Alright, so we took care of them. So come in here. You're going to notice there's some items like a large med pack. You can get that. Now, you can open that gate. Behind this plant, there is a switch. You can't see it, but there is a switch right here. That's going to open up the gate right next to us, and this is timed, so you gotta go fast. And on the other side of the gate, there is a clang clang door, so make sure you avoid it. So I would get about as close as you can get without getting chomped. And on the second clang, go ahead and do your jump for it. And that gets you through it successfully. Come over here, climb the magnum clips. Stand about right here. And we got through that in one piece. Alright, so come up here, you can do a jump up. You'll want to be right here, do a jump up. Laura can grab the ledge. Actually, we want to be more right. I'd rather not have to shimmy her all the way over here. So, from right here, she can do that. Alright, so now this is where we see the great and powerful Midas. I'm gonna save my game in here real quick. In case you guys know anything about Midas, his hand touches anything, or, like, if his hand touches anything, that thing is gonna turn to gold, and unfortunately, that's what works in this game. As many glitches as this game might have, this is one thing that works perfectly. You land on his hand, Laura turns to gold. So I'll let you guys see the little cutscene. Alright, so we don't want to turn Laura to gold, but there is something else that we want to turn into gold. We're going to turn our 3 lead bars to gold. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't turn all 3 of them to gold the first time you use Midas's hand. You basically have to do the process 3 times. So, after she's done with that, let me make sure we got what we need. Yep, we got 3 gold bars. Perfect. So, if we want to look this way, we're not going to find anything, so we're going to go back. Now that we've got all 3 of them, we're going to go ahead and come back this way, go back through the gate, and we just have to go through that 4th door that we opened with the switches back in that other room. After we put the golden bars into place, that's going to end the level. Okay, we don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. Oh no. No, we don't want to go through there. We want to go this way. I got a little spoiled from Tomb Raider 3 where they had that sprint feature to where you could get from point A to point B faster. There's no sprinting in this game. Alright, so this is kind of cool. We can put this in, basically insert the golden bar, backflip, side flip, jump forward, do it again, backflip, side flip, jump forward, press action. And then that's going to open up a door that we need to get through. It opened up this door, and this is going to be the end of the level. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching Palace Midas. One of the longest levels. We got 43 kills, 16 pickups, and all 3 secrets. It took me 36 minutes. So, anyhow, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and leave a comment below, and stay tuned till next time. Thank you.